What is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, aka Max, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fanboypotion video. Of course, today we are continuing our adventure through the world of course, the WWE Universe, aka the Universe mode, I should say. What am I talking about? Continuing our adventure through the world? No, this is the Universe, the WWE Universe mode for WWE 2K15. Thank you so very much for the support on the first part. We had over 100 likes, which was super duper cool. Thank you so very much. If we can keep that streak going, it'll be fantastic. For those of you that were really upset with me for Bray Wyatt becoming WWE Champion, first of all, what I wanted to address, and I've addressed it in the actual video, but I don't mind bringing it up again. What you have to remember, guys, is that I'm trying to tell a story. I know a lot of people who do Universe mode, they'll just do, hey, guy A versus guy B, and let's just have them wrestle for no reason. To me, that's boring. I wouldn't be able to do Universe mode like that because it's just plain old boring, just match after match. So I'm trying to tell a bit of a story, trying to tell an interesting, hopefully, story, and Bray Wyatt was necessary for that. So I hope you understand, and I hope that you guys don't get too upset over that kind of stuff. Just stick with it, and you'll see what happens in due time. Again, I always appreciate criticism. I always appreciate your suggestions as well, but I just wanted to remind you that I will continue to do this type of stuff, so if you're going to be upset about that kind of thing, simply do not watch the series because, well, it's just going to upset you, and I wouldn't want to be doing something like that. I wouldn't be wanting to put up so much negativity out there, but I do want to put WWE Universe mode together the way that I think it makes perfect sense to do so. Nonetheless, of course, let's begin. As always, I will be booking the Monday Night Raw shows, just like we did with WWE 2K14, where basically I will book the Raw shows. I have the rivalry set up. They're a little bit different than what they're currently showing because, for example, for Bray Wyatt and everything like that, I wanted, that's kind of odd that it put out this thing here. I'm not too happy about that, but that was not something that I planned for, but hopefully it will be something that we can account for, so to speak, in due time. Nonetheless, with that in mind, of course, let us begin, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I also need to show you the current Universe mode lineup. So of course, our WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Bray Wyatt. Then we have our United States Champion, who is Rusev. Then we have, of course, Mr. Dolph Ziggler as the Intercontinental Champion. And then we also have, of course, AJ Lee as our Divas Champion. And, of course, the tag titles are around Cody Rhodes and Goldust, the Rhodes brothers. So with that in mind, of course, let us begin. We're going to go ahead and simulate the first 5 matches, then the main event. The first 4 matches, then the main event we're actually going to play through. So let us begin, and let's get rocking rolling. All right, so it looks like tonight we open up in a very, very exciting tag team contest when Jimmy and Jey Uso secure victory over the current tag team champions, allowing themselves to position themselves for potential WWE tag team title opportunity, hopefully, at the upcoming pay-per-view event, which will be, of course, Extreme Rules. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not that will be happening. I guess only time will tell, but a victory definitely sets them on that course. AJ Lee and Nikki Bella go to war tonight, but Nikki Bella makes an error as she's distracted by her sister Brie, and AJ is able to capitalize, lock in the Black Widow, and secure a tap out from Nikki Bella. Next up after that, ladies and gentlemen, it is Battle Royale time to determine the next number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be Jack Swagger, Fandango, Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Kofi Kingston, and Luke Harper. Of course, Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn finally making their WWE Raw debut, which is very, very exciting. Of course, both young men coming up from NXT, very, very impressive. But tonight was the night for Luke Harper to shine, as he and Jack Swagger were the remaining 2 men in the ring. And then, of course, Luke Harper delivers the boot to the face of Jack Swagger. Out of nowhere, then follows that up with the discus clothesline, and the elimination, of course, occurs, allowing Luke Harper to become victorious. Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn were very impressive in this match as well, able to eliminate one another, actually, which is quite an interesting occurrence there, and we will see where both of these talented young men will go forwards with. With that in mind, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we also have an absolutely stellar co-main event tonight as Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and Randy Orton face off against one another in a triple threat match to decide the next WWE World Heavyweight Championship contender. And the man of the hour, the man with the power who is victorious, is John Cena. Now, of course, going into this show tonight, it was announced that Batista has made a contract, has made an actual lock-in contract with Triple H. They made a deal, the Authority made a deal with Batista that if he returns to WWE, he will receive a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match against Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules. So this definitely throws a monkey wrench into the entire situation because now you've got John Cena involved as well. Will the match now become a triple threat contest? I'm not 100% certain. I guess only time will tell. Or will John Cena have to wait in the wings until, of course, Bray Wyatt and Batista resolve their issues, and then John Cena can swoop on in and have his title opportunity. Nonetheless, I am very excited to see where the story with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship goes next. But in our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Rusev defending the United States Championship against Rob Van Dam. A returning Rob Van Dam, also re-signing his contract just recently and getting himself into a title position. He was actually asking for WWE World Heavyweight Championship from what I understand, but the negotiations didn't go quite as favorably as he had hoped for from what I understand, and because of that, he was able to only secure himself a United States Championship. Oh my god, what is this? That's Cesaro!
What's going on here? What
is Cesaro doing here? Cesaro just okay. That was certainly quite a weird situation there by Cesaro. Cesaro delivering the blow there, ramming RVD's head into the steel stairs. What is going on here? Is the Russian Brute, or the Bulgarian Brute, sorry, working with Cesaro now? Has Lana hired Cesaro as well? Uh-oh, look at this, no, German suplex delivered to the returning Rob Van Dam. This is certainly not where Rob wants to be. Rob Van Dam on any night will be a challenge for any man on that roster, but not when his head is rammed into the steel steps in a surprise attack. Especially against a man like Rusev. I mean, this guy has been going through everybody like a hot knife through butter. This man has very, very dangerous... Uh-oh, what's happening here, though? What is... It's Wade Barrett now. It's Wade Barrett. And Wade Barrett! What is going on here? Wade Barrett now attacks and assaults Rusev. I guess both men have got backup. And Rusev just barely able to create enough space between himself and Rob. And Rusev is running. Lana seems to have run away with the championship. And Rusev is leaving the ring. He's screaming it's not fair. He's screaming it's not fair, but it looks like Rob is in pursuit. Rusev doesn't seem to be too interested in competing in this matchup any longer. And Rusev turns around. I think he has just realized that Rob Van Dam is coming at him. And look at this. He just trucks over him. My goodness. What an attack. And look at this. Just tosses Rob Van Dam on the steel here. This is very dangerous. Both men have to realize that there is a count out going on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rob Van Dam's back and back of the head just bouncing off the steel. And look at this again! Oh my god! Rusev just destroying Rob Van Dam here. Look at these big elbows to the back of the neck. And Lana is up on the stage. She's screaming for Rusev to run back into the ring, and he realizes that he can take advantage of the opportunity here, and he wins via countout. He wins via countout. Oh, come on! Right at the last moment. Look at that. The referee counts to 10. Lana instructing Rusev, and Rusev able to secure himself another United States Championship defense. Goodness gracious. But both Cesaro and Wade Barrett get involved? What is going on here? I mean, I know that, of course, back at WrestleMania, Rusev defended the title against Wade Barrett, so does Wade Barrett want revenge? I'm not 100% certain, because it was certainly a clean victory then. So I'm not 100% certain as to why the attack occurred by Wade Barrett, but hopefully next time, either on SmackDown or the next episode of Raw, we'll be able to find out some information towards the attack. The one man that I was very confused to see that night, though, was honestly Cesaro. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but then again, he was there, and there's not much to be said about that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, now we head off to SmackDown, where we've got a stacked show for you as well. And of course, as you can see, we've got a really, really interesting lineup for you here tonight. This doesn't need to be Bad News Barrett, actually, because we need to fix that. I'm sorry. That has to be fixed, because that's unacceptable. Wait, am I not allowed to delete that? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, that's kind of weird. Alright, so let's put that on short. Then we'll put Dolph. Oh, whoops. And... whoops, okay, Dolph. And then, of course, we know that it's Luke Harper. Oh, no, I have to make him a SmackDown star, don't I? Alright, well, for now, then, let's just keep it blank. I think it just makes perfect sense then, right? Alright, I do apologize about that, guys. Alright, so we've got a really, really interesting card here for you, ladies and gentlemen. We've got, of course, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose kicking off the show in an absolutely spectacular fashion. These two still have a huge rivalry going on back at WrestleMania. The two went to war, but it looks like it is still not over. At WrestleMania, Dean Ambrose did manage to secure a victory. However, Seth Rollins has been very, very upset about the whole situation since then, and he has challenged Dean Ambrose here tonight and was able to secure himself a big, big victory here tonight. Next up, we go to some Divas action and Brie Bella tonight. Another Bella suffers a loss this week. Of course, her sister Nikki lost to the Divas champion, AJ Lee, but tonight it is Brie Bella that actually suffers a loss against Naomi, which was again caused by Nikki. So there's definitely a little bit of friction once again rising in the Bella camp, and we'll see how that will unfold in due time. Then we go to some tag team action in one of the most unlikely teams taking on another very, very unlikely team. Of course, tonight, Mark Henry and Santino on the random tag draw match, where basically, of course, two-man draw a card and have to compete with whoever was their partner. Mark Henry drew Santino, so that was his partner for tonight. And Bad News Barrett, the man who we saw assault, of course, Rusev at Monday Night Raw, or on Monday Night Raw, drew Mr. Sandow, or Miss Dow if you want to call him that. And then, of course, he was able to secure victory with Sandow here tonight after Mark Henry and Santino got into a little bit of a shouting match. And, well, let's just say it how it went, and Mark Henry walks out on Santino Marella. Of course, Goldust and Cody Rhodes demanded a rematch here tonight on SmackDown, and they were indeed able to secure a victory against Jimmy and Jey Uso, once again proving why they are the best tag team in the WWE today, and why they are currently at this time, in my personal opinion, the superior team to the Usos. And ladies and gentlemen, in our main event of the evening, it will be, of course, Big Show, and it will be, of course, Cesaro going to war. Of course, Cesaro did assault Rusev, and from what I understand, our guesses were kind of correct about about Cesaro. I just said Big Show because Big Show is about to enter the arena here. But Cesaro has indeed signed on with Lana, so now both Rusev and Cesaro have been signed and have become clients of Lana's. So she has acquired another international superstar in Cesaro, and apparently, from what I understand, she was able to secure Cesaro this match here tonight after Rusev was unable to compete against the Big Show a little while back. And she wants revenge for her client Rusev, and she basically positioned Cesaro to compete against Big Show. And from what I understand also, that this will start aligning Cesaro onto his pathway towards some title opportunities down the line. So this is definitely a very interesting decision by Cesaro to sign on with Lana, especially because that means that he will indeed, oh my goodness, nice backbreaker reversal there by Big Show. And this, of course, does mean that he will indeed have to share the limelight with Rusev. So that will make for some really, really interesting dynamics there. I hope both men can work together. Uh-oh, look at that power. Goodness gracious. Cesaro, of course, the man who did eliminate Big Show back at WrestleMania 30 in that 30-man over-the-top battle royal. Nice spinebuster delivered by Cesaro. Cesaro truly is one of the most powerful men on the WWE roster. Very, very, very athletic. Very, very, very strong. It just seems to me like the man has never been able to follow through when the big one comes along. It just seems like Cesaro has always lost when there's a title on the line, when there's something that is really, really big. You know, in a sport of prize fighting, you really need to make sure that when the prize is on the line, you want to be the one that secures the W. Well, Cesaro has been impressive against all the top stars in the WWE when there isn't a big prize on the line. When that prize is on the line, he seems to fall short all the time. So I really do hope that Cesaro can get everything together, and maybe it's Lana who actually aligns Cesaro on the right pathway. The only concern, of course, I have is that the ways of the Russians and the Lana, specifically, more importantly, not the Russians, I shouldn't say that, because I am Russian, of course, is going to be very interesting to see if he will get there in a heroic way, or if he will start to stoop down to some of the lows that Rusev has committed in the WWE. Oh my god, nice Russian leg sweep there. How appropriate. Big Show delivering the Russian leg sweep to Cesaro there. Uh-oh. And look at this now. Beautifully timed reversal there. Cesaro with a Russian leg sweep of his own. Trying to show that he cannot be outclassed here. And he's heading to the top rope. Big Show's getting up too. Uh-oh, this is a recipe for disaster. Oh, he misses. And look at this, Big Show with a counter. Beautiful timing into the backbreaker. Goodness gracious. That knee driven right to the spine of Cesaro. That is a very, very dangerous place to be in. Uh-oh. What's Big Show doing here? Big Show thinking big. Oh, nice. Good knee right to the stomach. What is this? Oh my god, look at that Northern Lights suplex from Cesaro. My goodness. What an incredible maneuver there. Oh, Cesaro with a crossbody. My goodness. I'm always shocked by the fact that Cesaro does perform a lot of very, very, very high flyer and athletic maneuvers. For a man his size, we don't typically see that in the squared circle, but Cesaro definitely delivers a very interesting style in the ring, which is why I'm very intrigued to see where the Swiss Superman will go now that he's associated himself with Lana. I think that he's set himself up for potentially being quite possibly the most interesting agent in the WWE because, well, he's got a lot going for him, and I think that he's one of those guys that has a lot of interesting potential going forward. And look at this, just absolutely relentless, staying on the Big Show without hesitation, not letting the Big Show breathe at all. Look at this though. Uh-oh, another counter, and it's again a modified Russian leg sweep there. Didn't seem to me like he got most of it there, unfortunately for him. Uh-oh, and Big Show's got him up. Sidewalk slam. Oh my god. You can see Big Show's pretty hurt though, but he goes for the cover. Kick out by Cesaro. Good timing there. Cesaro's pretty hurt though. Looks like that sidewalk slam really did take out a lot out of him. Oh my god, look at that right hand. We know that Big Show's right hand is one of the most dangerous weapons in the entire WWE locker room. So you definitely don't want to be taking too many of those or these. Running power slam by the Big Show. You can see Big Show's pulling out some of the old weapons that we haven't seen him use in a long, long while. And look at this now. Cesaro up. Oh, European uppercut. Beautiful delivery there. Gotta love the technique. I love watching Cesaro's varied attack. He's not the most exciting guy all the time in terms of just what people always look for is power move after power move after power move. But Cesaro's attack and technique is just spectacular, truly second to none as well. I mean, it's just such a really, really highly. Just a really high technician in the ring, and I really, really enjoy watching his handiwork. And look at this, he just picks apart Big Show here tonight. I think this is a new Cesaro born here. I mean, this is the kind of Cesaro that a lot of people have wanted him to become. I mean, Vince McMahon has been publicly critical of Cesaro. He has said that he doesn't have it. That infuriated Cesaro, from what I understand. And then after that, of course, Cesaro was able to acquire Lana's services, and well, this might be a good step in the right direction, because it looks like right now he's looking pretty good right here against the Big Show. Uh-oh, look at this though. Big Show, oh my god, look at these right hands, my god. Just absolutely relentless with those shots right to the side of the temple there. Quick kick out there by Cesaro. He seems to be a little frustrated by the whole situation here. And now Cesaro with a right hand. He delivers another right. Uh-oh, what's he going for? No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god, the neutralizer. The neutralizer square in the ring. Cesaro with a huge punch right to the gut of the Big Show. Has he slayed the giant? Has the neutralizer? Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. My God. Cesaro with a victory here tonight. He's victorious against one of the largest athletes in the entire world and one of the most dangerous men in the WWE locker room. This truly is a very, very, very impressive victory for Mr. Cesaro. I am very intrigued to see where he goes next. And I think the WWE locker room should take a note of Mr. Cesaro here, because I think those words that Mr. McMahon spoke have definitely awoken a giant, a very dangerous man in Cesaro, a man that it seemed like wasn't able to put everything together. And even in the latter half of this match, we saw he was in trouble. It looked like Cesaro might again kind of not be able to execute on the victory there at the end, but he follows through. Very, very impressive victory against the Big Show. Delivers him, holds him, hoists him up in the air with that absolutely superhuman strength of his, delivers the neutralizer, and more importantly, the thing that I find absolutely incredible is Lana is nowhere to be seen. It's really interesting that he did not ask her to accompany him to the ring. He's still staying distinctly his own man. He just simply acquired the managing skills of Lana, which is quite intriguing indeed. With all that in mind, of course, ladies and gentlemen, there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed this WWE Universe episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with the family and friends, favorite the videos as well, and stay tuned for plenty more WWE 2K15 Universe Mode coming your way. I will catch you guys next Friday. Peace out. See you later, alligator.